This week on a brand new episode of SAS Podcast.
Trying to make this shit about me.
I'm not, bro.
And
I'm not trying to pick on you, bro.
Make this shit about me, and this whole show has been about us this entire time. 200 and something episodes in the end, in the track, and it's been about us. And now you're trying to make this show about me, and I don't like it.
We supposed to be the losers, but we winning though. They used to laugh at us, now we winning though. They used to tell me never in my lifetime. I guess they wasn't in their right mind. Underdog. Yes, sir. Welcome back to a brand new exciting episode of Strong Arm Sports Podcast, the realest sports talk pod in all the land.
True.
Bro, I know they got holidays coming up, so they gonna need this podcast to have some great energy. I said in all the land.
True.
All right, let's get it, man. We are back to wrap up the previous week of sports in dramatic fashion. You know how we do it, man, with no BS, no sugarcoating, no biases, only the strong arm truth. Now, if this happens to be the first time you've caught our show here on YouTube as you're preparing to celebrate the holidays with your family, or maybe you're listening on any of our various podcast channels, I'm one half of the show. I go by the name of K-Spade the Prospect.
And I'm your boy, ep237, and together we form Strong Arm Sports Spade.
Yes, sir.
Bro, first of all, we got a banger for him today. We got a lot of things to talk about. I'm dressed to impress. You know what I mean? Spade.
Debatable.
Wow. You already coming with this energy, huh? So this is how we start this joint. Bet.
I'm just saying.
Bet. I wanted you to see. You set the tone. I'm here. Spade, I want to start in the NFL. We talked about Myles Garrett and the Browns and the Steelers and that whole confrontation. We talked about the penalties that was being handed out. That Myles Garrett decided to appeal. He lost his appeal. He is suspended indefinitely. At least until the rest of this season. I think Pouncey's suspension was reduced 1 game. Mason Rudolph ended up being fined $50,000. But that's not why we're here. We're here because Myles Garrett alleged that Mason Rudolph said a racial slur, Spade. Now, I'm here to ask you, do you believe it, or do you think Myles is just throwing that out? First of all, if Myles is just throwing that out, I don't condone that. I don't never want nobody to play with certain things, because Spade, you got a saying, and I'll let you get into that. But don't say it if it didn't offend. Like that's what my homie Spade said. If it ain't never offended you, then don't say it. So I don't even want Myles to play like that if Mason Rudolph didn't say it. But man, if Mason Rudolph did say it, then is Myles Garrett justified? Spade, talk to me, man.
You know what's crazy about this thing? And this is going to shock you when you see where I sit or where I stand on this situation. I honestly don't feel like whether Mason said it or not changes anything. Because unlike most of the people, Paris, you and I, we already felt like Myles Garrett was damn near justified in his reaction. Yeah. You're not finna try to rip my helmet off when I know I can rip your helmet off. You're not. You know what I'm saying?
Especially for making a football play. I seen people was
you're not finna do that.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro, but I seen people saying the altercation actually started at the end of the game when Myles Garrett forcibly forced him to the ground. Bro, that is a football play. He made a football play. It's the ref's job. We talked about this already. I don't even want to harp on it long. It's a football play. It's the ref's job to call the penalty. Period.
Yeah, I agree. So, should he have hit him in the head with a helmet? No. Even if Mason said it, should he have hit him in the head with a helmet? No. So, it don't change anything. And I don't... LeParis, look, man, we all know we got a chance to see, and you talked about the fact that situations like this divide the community, right? Mm-hmm. And it pretty much makes these situations like little miniature race wars. Mm-hmm. And I hate to bring this dude up, the whole Jussie Smollett thing, we saw this shit, we saw it split people, and this situation already had people split. So to bring this into it, if it didn't happen, as a black man, it make me look at Myles Garrett with a complete loss of respect. It ain't no need to, like, it's so many people dealing with that on the real. Don't falsify that. Don't make that up. And then if it did happen, then I almost feel like you ain't handle it right. If it did happen, turn that helmet upside down and use the crown of it and bung his ass in the head with the helmet like you mean it. And I probably shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. But I'm saying.
Say that. But let it fly. I like it. Go ahead. I like it.
But my point is, if I'm the NFL, it changes nothing for me. The fact that Mason Rudolph didn't really he can get a suspension and the fine's a little slap on the wrist. I don't feel like it went from no amount to $50,000 because of Myles Garrett's appeal. You know what I'm saying? So the big question is not whether or not it was said or not, because we don't have any way of proving that. Of course, all the Steelers players are saying that they was around and they didn't hear it. I don't know how many Browns players was even in the vicinity to have heard it. It is some funny things, LeParis. I didn't know this, but they said the offensive linemen are mic'd up. And for some odd reason, the NFL, they don't have the audio or they can't find the audio. That makes it look a little... But I don't know, man. I don't want to get lost in what I can't prove. I don't know what was said. I don't know what wasn't said. What I know is what I saw on the field deserved some type of reaction. He went a little too far hitting him with the helmet. But as far as you trying to twist my helmet off, fam, I'm about to twist your whole damn neck off. I'm not the guy to mess with. So I don't know what this changes.
I agree with you there, Spade. And the crazy thing is, listen, man, the NFL got this thing, man. I think Mason Rudolph got fined because this fine actually came out this morning. I actually think he got fined this morning because of the backlash that the media was saying. Yo, Mason Rudolph is at some type of fault here too. So I definitely think the NFL got this problem. Like, they'll make a decision and then like they'll throw it out there and then see how the public react, and then they'll be like, oh, it wasn't good enough. Now, I remember, like, this is to a higher extent, but, you know, the whole Ray Rice thing, I think they gave Ray Rice, like, 2 games. Then that junk took on, like, national media, not just sports media, national media. And it raised a whole different conversation about domestic violence and all that. And the NFL was like, whoa, we might have messed up here. And then they came back. And I felt like, to a lesser extent, they did that with Mason Rudolph. They was like, yo, people are saying Mason Rudolph, like, everybody, this junk, again, took on the national media. I was seeing this crap on CNN and all, everywhere. It took on the national media, and they was like, well, you know, Mason Rudolph is at some type of fault here. And they was like, well, we might have jacked up not giving this kid nothing, so boom, $50,000. The NFL got this problem. They can't just make a decision and be like, yo, we stand by this decision. But I don't know, man. It's weird. I hope Myles Garrett wouldn't lie about this, but it's something we would never be able to prove. And if the NFL probably do got the tape, maybe they don't even want the tape to come out. Who knows? The NFL real good at covering up shit, i.e. CTE, concussion protocol, all that shit. They're good at covering shit up. So if they don't want it to come out, it ain't coming out. So, I want this situation to basically be over with. Myles lost his appeal. Take your suspension. You know what I mean? And just move on, man. Just move on.
I agree 1,000%, bro.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Dallas Cowboys. You like them?
I'm pretty fond of them.
Yeah. So the Dallas Cowboys currently
don't do this, Spade. No.
It's time. It's time.
Don't do this.
It's time, bro. It's time.
Wait.
You over there in all your gear. You got all your gear on.
Don't do
it's
this.
Time.
Okay.
The Dallas Cowboys currently lead their division with a 6-4 record.
That's right.
What else? East division.
If you want to do this, then speak the facts. Speak the facts.
Bro, I got me. Get you. I got me.
I got me. You get you. Okay, bet. Let's get it.
Dak Prescott is having a pretty good season, which is crazy.
MVP-ish. He's not the MVP. Lamar Jackson is my early MVP. But Dak,
you ain't never seen nobody jump out of their box and go in the other box. I'm about to go over there and strangle that dude.
Go.
Dak Prescott was just recently, and when I say recently, I'm talking more of the end of last season or the off season heading into this year. He was the topic of conversation because it was going to be time to pay that man, and the conversation for what tier he should fall in terms of getting his money was being discussed. And I was always that guy that was like, hey man, the team is winning. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. You pay him, you pay Zeke, pay everybody. You got something here. Don't be a cheap ass and make it work. Well, as LaParrish just blurted into the microphone, Cowboy fans are starting to speak to the fact that they feel like Dak Prescott is having an MVP caliber season, which made me, the numbers guy, take a deep dive.
First of all, don't say, I did not say Dak. First of all, I did not say Dak was the MVP. To me, Lamar Jackson right now is the MVP. Dak is having an MVP-ish season. Go. Don't try to flip the narrative.
I'm not. I would never do that. I'm not a narrative flipper.
Okay.
All right. Bro, relax.
I'm good.
Take a breath.
I don't even want you to do. I don't even want you to do this. It's crazy. Yeah, there. See, go, Spade, go. Cause I got you.
You sure?
Yeah, I got you. Go.
Look. I've never seen a lie detector test used in real life, but I imagine if you were hooked up to one, that needle would be jumping all over the place. You gotta breathe. You gotta relax, bro.
I'm good.
And I took a deep dive. I looked at old Dakota's numbers because I said, is he really having an MVP caliber season? You know, let me go through and see, you know, what he's doing. So I went through and I took a look, and he's definitely having a good season through 10 games. He's got 3,200 yards passing, 21 TDs, only 9 INTs. He's only got 1 fumble, which is really good. And he's putting it together. What I saw that was a little bit concerning to me.
Did you say his completion percentage?
I'm glad you led me right where I wanted to go. His completion percentage is 67.7%.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's great. They really want you at like 62, 63%. Like he 4% better. But what?
Last season, through 16 games, he finished the year at 67.7%. That's right. Oh. Ideal to 1 digit behind the decimal.
Okay.
The year before that, 62.9%. And his rookie season, 2016, his rookie season, 67.8%. So what I'm getting at is his completion percentage, it ain't ramp up. This is kind of what he does.
Okay. To
be fair, he's already got more interceptions this year than he had all of last year. So
Spade. Come on,
I'm just
Spade. Come on, man. You smarter than this, bro. Bro, you smarter than this.
I'm not. And I feel like I'm pretty damn smart.
Lead the league in drops. It's been passes hitting the receivers in the hand, going right through their hand, and the defense have been catching that shit. Like they need to give wide receivers interceptions.
Wow. So
Spade, come on, because you're not about to do this, bruh.
We throw in the receiver court. My question to you is this,
bro. We lead the league in drops.
I got some. I wasn't even through. I mean, that might be factual information.
That's facts.
It might be. Relax. But you know what else I realized? At 6-4, none of your 6 wins are against a team with a winning record. None of them. Not a damn one of them.
Spade.
And I gotta say here on this show, a broke clock be right twice a day. So you can beat a team that's better than you. Luckily, sometimes. But so far, through 10 games, the Cowboys hasn't been able to defeat one team with a winning record.
Well, we play the Patriots tomorrow, okay? And I know you don't want that as the pick'em game.
I do.
I know you don't.
I actually do.
It's crazy,
you know what division?
Why I don't hear that same energy for the Patriots who beat y'all ass twice, beat the Jets ass twice? Like they 9-1.
They have beat one team with a winning record,
and they lost to Lamar. Just let them have it. They played the Ravens. Like why I don't hear that energy?
Because they beat a team. First of all, they beat a team with a winning record.
Let's see who they play. Let's see who they play. I am. I'm about to look at it right now. Go ahead, continue.
And second of all, I don't hear that. Ain't nobody in my ear about Tom Brady for MVP. They ain't in my ear about that. They in my ear about Dakota.
Well, you ain't listening because Skip Bella's been on it for years.
I don't listen to that guy.
Oh, now you don't partake.
I don't partake.
Now you don't partake. Come back.
I don't.
It's funny. Go ahead, Spade.
LaParrice, I also want to tell you this because I know you're pretty excited. I can hear the excitement in your voice, and I want you to curb your enthusiasm.
Wow.
I want you to curb your enthusiasm.
Wow.
Teams are literally saying we don't want Zeke to go crazy on us, so we're gonna scheme and game plan against Zeke only, and we don't give a shit what Dakota do. We don't care if he have a career game against us. We wanna limit Zeke.
Spade.
And I feel like that's why
right now, bro.
Stop me, bro. Jump in with some facts. Jump in with some facts.
Spade, you said the Patriots beat one team with a record. They play with a good record. They played the Steelers first, bodied them.
Winning record.
Okay. Who? They played the Steelers. Go ahead. They played the Dolphins, 43-0, y'all. They played
bro, ain't
the
nobody
Jets.
asked you to score. First of all, ain't nobody asked you to score. Let's stay on task.
Bro, they played the Jets. They played the Bills. The Bills got a winning record. But that's kind of like a moot point because the Bills playing the same people the damn what's the name playing. They play the Jets twice and they play Miami twice. Anyway, they played the Skins. We played them. They played the Giants. We played them. They played the Jets
again. The Bills got a winning record.
I said the Bills got a winning record, but you might as well chalk them up for 4 wins too because they played the Dolphins.
Didn't they win that game?
And they played the Jets twice.
Didn't they win that game against the Bills?
They played the Browns, and they played the Ravens, and then they played the Eagles, who we played. What teams they beat?
LePez, didn't they win that game against the Bills?
They won 16-10, bro. They won.
That'll be they one victory over a team with a plus 500 record, which makes them better
I don't hear
than
that
the Dallas
same
Cowboys.
energy with you.
They are also 9-1.
You said you want to pick the Pick'em game.
Make it the Pick'em game. Ain't nobody scared of Dakota.
Go.
Clearly, defensive coordinators ain't scared of Dakota, which is why they don't even They don't even care. They don't even care what he's doing. They don't even watch film on what Dakota doing. They only watching Zeke, bro. Is what I ain't want to be the one to tell you this because I know how much you like the Cowboys. Ain't nobody afraid of Dak, bro. Nobody. We don't care. We don't care what Dak do.
Ain't nobody afraid of them damn Dolphins. Nobody. They go on.
Why you making this about us?
Why you making this about us? I'm looking at, matter of fact, I'm looking at this list, and I don't even know how I approve this list in pre-pro, because every damn topic on this damn list is about my teams.
You got to be on your toes.
I don't even know how I approve this shit.
You got to be on your toes, and clearly you wasn't. I want to pitch it to you. I want you to tell me, and I know you a fan, bro, and don't let your fanism get inside of what's real.
Boy, I tell you,
are the Cowboys for real, bro? 6-4?
Spade.
Are they for real? Are they even going to the postseason?
When you say for real, what do you mean by for real?
Is this a legitimate Super Bowl contender? I'm not saying they got to win it.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, I'm serious.
No team we played has blew us out, Spade. Like we lost to the Saints by 2 damn points, and we could have won that shit. It was some coaching because we should have took a field goal at the end of the half. It was some of that shit. Like anyway. Mm-hmm. We lost to Minnesota by 4 points. I just don't hear that same energy. You about to jump out the gym and take the Patriots versus the Cowboys. That's why you wanted as the Pick'em game. That's why you wanted.
I don't feel like that's jumping out the gym. I feel like that's just walking. Spade. That ain't even walking out the stairs. That's riding the escalator. I'm riding the escalator.
Why is the Cowboys are 6-4? Well, 6-4. The Patriots got the #1 defense in the league.
You damn right, huh? You're damn right.
All right. Okay, Spade. You know what?
Now, if you want, you can pick the Patriots too when we get there. You don't have. There's no law that says you gotta side with the Cowboys.
Spade. First of all, I didn't say that was the Pick'em game. First of all, I don't know what the Pick'em game is gonna be.
I mean, you so confident in the Cowboys. Why wouldn't it be? You like them, right?
How about we make the Dolphins? Who the Dolphins play?
Bro, come on, man.
Who they play? Because I'm telling you, every week is Harden with you. It's the Heat with you. It like we'll never talk about the Dolphins or the Canes no more.
Have you answered my question? Is this a Super Bowl contender? That's all the people want to know. It's a lot of people listening. They don't want to hear all this mumbo jumbo. They just want to know if this is a Super Bowl contender.
The season's still a baby. We still rocking that joint. It's still too early to tell.
Oh wow!
It's still too early to tell.
10 games in, it's too early to tell. Wow, bro.
It's still too. Bro, it's 6 games left. A lot can happen.
Wow. Bro, you know at one point y'all lost 3 in a row? I thought y'all were trying to tank for Tua. I didn't know what the hell was going on. 3 in a row. 3 in a row.
Speaking of Tua, I hope he get a speedy recovery. But is the Dolphins still trying to tank for Tua?
There's really no proof that we was ever tanking for Tua. We got our quarterback of the future. His name is Josh Rosen.
Yeah, I was definitely tanking.
Oh, we tanking? Oh, no, we tanking. The question
the crazy thing is y'all tanking for a running back. That's what's crazy.
Stop it.
Yeah, y'all definitely gonna draft a running back, especially with what just happened with your boy Mark Walton from the U.
I don't know who that is. I don't even know who that is.
I bet you don't. I don't like that. I don't like the energy. I don't like this energy that you're giving me right now about these Cowboys, bro. The Cowboys are 6-4. We sitting at the top of the division. Yo, we're taking it one game at a time. I'm hitting you with all the cliche shit. We taking it one game at a time. You talking about Super Bowl? We taking it one game at a time. We trying to win. We trying to lock up this division, and we gonna move on for there. Ask me, are we Super Bowl contenders when we make the playoffs?
Wow, bro. All that Cowboy memorabilia that you got on, and you couldn't even give them a vote of confidence. But some fan you are. Fan you are.
Is the Dolphins winning this week?
I hope not. We want picks. No. I was glad we won one because I didn't want to be the team that went winless. We won the second. I was like, all right, y'all prove that y'all can win when you want to. Relax. Why you being funny?
Not prove they can win when they want to.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't, Spade. Stop it,
While
man.
you being funny, there is actually talk of Brian Flores being coach of the year because they can't figure out how he was able to muster up a couple of wins with our roster.
Stop it,
I'm
bro.
serious. I'm serious.
I'm ready to move on, man.
Let's move on.
I'm not about to let you look, man. Dak is having an MVP.
I don't want you to be no fan of me if that's how you be a fan.
Dak is having an MVP-ish type season. I don't care what this hate Spade is spewing. It's crazy because Spade used to be a Dak Prescott fan when he was at Mississippi State. Now he can't stand rain.
I like Dakota. I like him. I ain't like how he slid up in the yogurt shit when my boy Cam, when Cam lost his little yogurt deal and they were looking for another tall black quarterback. Dak was like, I'm like 6'4", 6'5". Slid right into my boy's spot. And ever since then, it's been keep an eye on that guy, Dakota. He'll steal your endorsement.
He didn't steal it. Cam got fired.
Bro, Cam ain't really get fired. He got let go.
Cam got fired because he disrespected that female reporter. Do we want to go down that rabbit hole?
I mean, did he really disrespect her? He said it was a funny question. Let's move forward. We're not gonna do this.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go down that rabbit hole.
We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Let's go ahead on. But you willing to do anything to get the heat off the Cowboys, though. But we're going to start talking about the Dolphins, Cam Newton, anybody.
You brought up Cam Newton. Talking about some damn yogurt.
Maybe I did. Let's move on.
Shit. Listen, man. You guys don't know the NFL is doing their top 100 players of all time, and they released their top 12 running backs. And it's crazy. Because I was telling Spade in pre-pro, I'm like, man, when they said they was going to release their top 12 running backs, now I know this dude is a how you say it, Spade? Pulverizing figure? I think that's how you say it. He's a pulverizing figure, but I said, listen, man, I know a lot of people don't like O.J. Simpson, but if they don't have O.J. on this list, throw the whole list away. But Spade, I've seen a lot of people saying a lot of running backs got snubbed. So I got the 12 running backs right here. Of course, Jim Brown is on the list. Earl Campbell, Dutch Clark. I don't know who that is, and I consider myself a football connoisseur. Eric Dickerson is on the list. Lenny Moore, Marion Motley, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Gail Sayers, O.J. Simpson, Emmitt Smith, and Steve Van Braun. Spade. You had a gripe with a few people being left off the list. You want to name those folks?
It's a lot of people. I felt like LaDainian Tomlinson should have probably been on this list.
I think LaDainian Tomlinson probably have a gripe.
You could really make an argument for Adrian Peterson.
Yep.
And then you really could just run down the list of great Miami Hurricane backs. Where's Clint Portis? Where's Edgerrin James? Where's Frank Gore?
Edgerrin James don't belong on this list, bro. No.
I just say you could make an argument.
No, there's no argument. He don't belong on the list. Period. End of story. Who else you said? You said Willis
Edge
McGahee
don't belong on that list?
Who?
You said Edge don't belong?
Edgerrin James, no.
But you didn't shoot down Clint Portis, so he belong?
Clint Portis, no. I thought you said Clint Portis and Willis McGahee. No and no.
All of them. Frank Gore too.
You know what?
Hell,
you can probably make an argument for Frank Gore. I think Frank Gore might be 3rd or 4th in rushing. You can make an argument for Curtis Martin, LaDainian Tomlinson. An argument. That don't mean they belong. But you can argue them. You damn sure ain't arguing no Clinton Portis, no Edgerrin James, and no damn Willis McGahee.
Man, throw Lamar Miller on the list, too. Get Steve Van Buren the fuck out of there, bro. Who is that?
Come on, bro. What are we
doing?
Who
is that?
What are we?
Get him out of there. Who is that?
Matter of fact, I should have looked it up. All-time Russian leaders. Let me look it up. I bet
you ain't gonna see no damn Steve Van Buren.
Who is that? Come on, bro. What? Why you want to disrespect this man? Let this man be, bro.
Bro, who is that? That's all I want to know.
A running back that used to play in the league.
Nah, fam. Nah.
Okay, let me look at the top. Oh, yeah, Frank Gore 4th. Yeah, you can make an Curtis Martin is 5th and Adrian Peterson is 6th. Yeah, man, you can make it the Danian right there. See.
Yeah.
They got the bus 8th. He passed Eric Dickerson, Tony Dorsett right there. Shit, you talking about Edgerrin James? What about Marshall Faulk?
Oh yeah, Marshall Faulk, another one.
Shit, Marcus Allen. I mean, Thurman Thomas. Shit, wow. I did not know Fred Teller was this high on this list.
Dog, have you seen my boy Steve Van Buren on your list?
Shit, what's the name right there too, bruh? Holy, Corey Dillon is 20.
Oh damn, Corey Dillon that high?
That's what Corey Dillon is 20, bro.
Yeah,
wow. Yeah, Clinton Portis all the way down here at 32.
Who is?
Clinton Portis. What the hell is Edgerrin James?
Bro,
I ain't
where
even
is
get to his name
Steve?
yet.
I want you to find Steve Van Buren. Where's Steve?
Hold up, bro. I'm looking for Steve. Don't disrespect Steve, man. Like, you know, this was... Oh, that's not Steve Van Buren. That was Mark Van Egan. Hold up. It's a lot of Vans.
Bro, you can't even find this man.
Man, where the hell is
If they don't get him off this damn list.
Oh, he 97, bro.
Man, get him the fuck out of here.
Yo, Steve Van Buren.
Get him out of here.
Hey, bro, his stats is 5,860 yards. He played for Philly in 1944 through 1951.
And that's cute, but get him off this list, bro. Come on, dog. Come on.
I mean, you got a point. You got a point.
Bro, it said he surpassed 1,000 yards rushing twice in his career.
I mean,
maybe
they weren't
averaging
1,000. Spade, it probably was. Come on, bro. Back then, it probably was 8 games.
Fine. CJ2K had 1,000 yards rushing 3 seasons in a row, I think. We don't even talk about Chris Johnson no more. His name was 2K, because he was running for 2,000 yards. Get Steve Van Buren out of my face.
Okay. But the Spade, you can make a gripe for Tony Gore. Shit, Edgerrin James is 13th.
Edge. Like I said, you can make an argument for those Miami Hurricane running backs. I know what I'm talking about.
Stop it, bro. Edgerrin James don't.
We got 97. We got 97 on the list. And you trying to tell me I can't make an argument for 13?
Yeah. Spade, you know how they be liking. You know how they be liking like Paul Hornung and all them old ass running backs from way back when. Come on, man. Oh, way back in 1940. Like, come on, we wasn't even born. Spade, I don't. You can make an argument for Steve, but other than that,
you can. You can make an argument for Steve.
No, I'm saying you can make an argument to have him off the list. That's what I'm saying. To have him off the list. But it's guys I feel like Curtis Martin. You can make an argument for Frank Gore. I wonder did like Frank Gore not make it because he's still active? Like, I wonder if that played any part in that, and maybe Adrian Peterson as well. But LaDainian Thomas,
I mean, that's fair because LaShawn McCoy is still active, and
Shady is at 22. I definitely think LaDainian Tomlinson should be on this list. Regardless how people feel about LaDainian, and they be like, oh, he quit that time when they was in the playoffs, when they had their best chance to put a Super Bowl run together. They saying he quit that game. I don't remember who it was. I want to say the Steelers. Somebody going to correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't have a problem with the list. Of probably just them old heads that, got like 6,000 yards rushing. No, like, come on. Spade trying to get all these damn canes up here. What about Warwick Dunn? Where Warwick Dunn?
Hey.
Where William Barnum Floyd at? Spade, don't do that though. Spade, you being real disrespectful today, man. It's crazy because you being real disrespectful today, and I wanted more from you with the Knicks topic last week, and you just sat there. You just sat there.
Bro, all I know is your boy don't do a great job of managing lineups and rosters. And you wanted me to jump in on a fight that I ain't had nothing to do with.
Yeah. Bro, we jump people around these parts. We jump people around these parts. Get in it. Spade, I'm ready to move on if you're ready.
Let's go to the NBA for this next topic, man. To all our listeners, this is when the show ramps up. We have a little bit of fun with the NFL, but the NBA do something where...
Nah, because you try to bring that energy towards my Cowboys, and I appreciate that, man.
Bro, you know me. I just show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? That's what it say in my contract. Show up and show out. Let's go to the NBA, and man, it is way too soon to be talking MVP.
I agree.
But if you know the sports media outlets, they're talking MVP, and that's fine. We let them do their own thing over there. We let them do the corny shit, and we come over here and we do it our way. But it was one thing said in the talks about MVP. I feel
like they copy us. I feel like we do something else.
Of course.
Then they be like, yo, that might be the move.
They got an intern that definitely watch our show and bring them programming. Definitely. But that's neither here nor there. During this MVP talk in LaParis, to kind of give some context about how I got here, they were saying that the early four-man race for MVP is LeBron James, Luka, James Harden, and Giannis. All right, cool. I'm cool with that. What was blowing my mind, though, was the argument they were making for LeBron. They were saying in year 17 for LeBron to be learning a new position, and that shit was blowing my damn mind, bro. And I said, all right, now I got to go on my show, and we got to restore order. Folks, never mind. Before I go, LaParis, you go. LeBron James, first of all, are you okay with that four-man race for MVP so far in this early NBA season?
Yes, and before I go, are you gonna apologize?
To who?
Luka.
For what?
You wasn't slurping the Luka tea, bro. Like, when are you gonna hop on and be like, you know what? Luka legit. Luka legit.
I said I had him for Rookie of the Year.
Spade.
Maybe.
It's Luka. No.
I said maybe.
I'm not about to. No. It's Luka legit, Spade.
I mean, he just won Rookie of the Year. What kind of question is that? How you win Rookie of the Year and not be legit?
Spade, I don't care nothing about none of that, man. Like, you got this thing. You don't care about no awards and all that. I don't care what the NBA say he won. Bro, you still calling James Harden the MVP from last year. He didn't win it. Giannis won it.
Well, he the MVP, though.
Okay, see? So you don't care nothing about no awards. I know how you feel about Luka. Are you ready to apologize?
I don't understand why it's a need for me to apologize to Luka. I have never said anything bad about Luka. Huh?
Okay, Spade. All right. I said,
have I?
Okay. Not on this show. Not on this show.
Wow.
Not on this show.
Wow. What you doing? You running the wire over there?
I'm just saying.
What you
tapping my phone
like, conversation?
My bad. Like, it ain't that hard.
What type of dry snitching shit is this?
Bro, it ain't that hard for you to be like, Luka, my bad.
For what?
Publicly. Publicly.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about.
You ain't gonna do it. Okay, bet. I don't have a problem with these top four dudes being the MVP. I don't.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Right, how you feel about Bron?
They're making a big deal about this LeBron at PG shit. Spade, we said on this show. What did we say on this show? People was like, yo, who gonna be the PG? Yeah. And we was like, man, that shit don't matter. LeBron the PG. Absolutely. And now all of a sudden people acting like they oblivious to this LeBron running the show shit. Like, Spade, this isn't nothing new. All that LeBron learning a new position. Spade, I'm one of the people, I said on this show, I feel like if Bron wanted to, he probably don't want to exert that much energy. If Bron wanted to, he can average a triple-double easily. The triple-double just lost some of its luster since, like, Westbrook and all these, I mean, like, these dudes just been getting triple-doubles with ease now. And now you kind of got your teammate, well, not kind of, you got your teammates helping you get them joints more than ever before. So, I feel, man, look, LeBron is crazy because LeBron is a basketball, like, savant. Like, he's a basketball player. Like, that dude, if they said LeBron was the center, Spade, I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked. And I'd be like, you know what? LeBron will probably be a top 5 damn center if they put him there. It don't shock me. LeBron play ball. LeBron probably can lead the league in rebounding if he wanted. Like, I don't know why they making a big deal about this. Like, he not learning a new position. LeBron been running the shit since high school. Shit, probably before that. I don't know. How you feel though? Like I be feeling like Spade. I feel like these shows. I said this to you in pre-production. I feel like these shows just be making topics up, man. Like just trying to figure out.
Do.
Like, you know what I mean? We need something. And hey, who's a more pulverizing figure than LeBron? We can talk about LeBron. We can talk about Tom Brady. We can talk about the Cowboys. We can talk about Harden and like flopping. The new thing is now they on Pat Bev ass with the flopping, and they saying a lot of people. I think Westbrook had some comments about Pat Bev, and now they running that narrative that Pat Bev is not a good defender. He really just make it look like he playing defense. So they just like get these topics and they run with them shits. I guess because they ain't got shit to talk about, but not over here. Not over here. But Spade, LeBron been running the show since he been running the show, and I feel like him averaging 10 dimes or whatever he averaging, man, he could have been did this if he wanted to, man. This shit ain't new to him.
That I agree with. Another thing, and I'm tight because I cannot remember what game it was. I was watching a game. I was watching a Laker game. And the bulk of the game, LaPez, Bron and Rondo was on the floor at the same time. Mm-hmm. So to me, if I'm playing quarterback, but you got another quarterback on the field at the same time as me, that make me feel like I don't know, man. And the last thing I want to do is come in here and slander LeBron. That's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I want to do. But
I don't think you're slandering LeBron. I think it's the media for saying, oh, LeBron's learning a new position. He's the point guard now. Like, that's the media. I don't see LeBron doing anything different than he's been doing.
He's not. And that's what I was about to say. He's not. LeBron has always been ball dominant. Mm-hmm. The only time we saw LeBron not really be ball dominant was some of those years in Cleveland when he went back. And that's because he had such a dominant ball handler in Kyrie Irving that he would sometimes play off ball. And even then, sometimes he was ball dominant. My thing is this. LeBron James is a great player. He don't need you to fabricate anything he's doing on the court to make him greater. He's already the best player in the NBA. Right. He is numero uno. Y'all don't have to shape or warp the narrative at all to make LeBron seem great. He is 30-something years old. He is in his 17th season. He is playing on the team that's got the best record in the NBA. They are kicking ass and taking names, and they are making it work. Like, they got some pieces over there. They figuring it out. They making it work on the fly. They very exciting to watch. You can stop there. You ain't got to be like, we've never seen a guy learn a new position. Get the fuck out of here. He's not learning a new position. He knew how to pass. His passing was one of his greatest attributes when he came into the league.
Out of high school. What?
Right. Do you think it would get worse after 17 years? Like, what are we doing? Like, stop that. Stop that. And I know what they doing, LaParis, and I got a problem with it. They finna try to start building these stories so they can try to tear down my boy James Harden. That's what they want to do. They want to tear down James Harden. They want to say...
everything ain't about Harden,
they trying to say... It is, bro. They want to say... Nah, but it is. They want to say that Brian is learning a new position because you know who been there, done that, wore the T-shirt? James Harden. They just told James Harden to play the point guard position. And he really learned it and dominated, led the league in assists. Walked in there like, oh, this what's up? Boom, did it. You know? I'm fed up, bro.
Clearly.
Fed up.
It's the media, man. Like, it's the sports media. They don't got shit to talk about. They're not clever enough to come up with stories. So, hey, let's talk about LeBron. Let's talk about the Lakers. Let's talk about the Clippers. Like, they know that shit. People gonna click on that shit. It's crazy, Spade, because I told you, I said, they are more clickbaity than you would think we are. Like, you would think we should be more clickbaity than them because we trying to get to come up. We trying to take our show to, like, a bigger level. But they more clickbaity than us. And I said on this show a long time ago, I don't feel like these sports media shows or markets have to even do that. You would think of like ESPN and Bleacher Report and Fox Sports. Like, they big as hell. They conglomerate. They don't need to be clickbaity. Now I don't have a problem with like the little graphic design art and all that shit they be doing. That shit be cool. But being all clickbaity, like making fake stories, come on, man, like that. And I ain't saying fake, but this LeBron at PG is That's some fabricated shit. Yeah. LeBron isn't doing anything different. He's been doing this. He's been doing this. Shit, like I don't know. That's the shit that bothered me with this. But I mean, they got the best record in the league. It's crazy because Spade, I kind of got a bone to pick with you. You said they got some new pieces over there. They trying to figure it out. So the damn Lakers can figure it out, but Fizdale can't.
I mean, so I guess what you saying right now is the Lakers got a better coach. That what you saying?
Who is the Lakers coach? Vogel. You ain't even know. You ain't even know. Hell no. LeBron the coach. LeBron the coach too. Not only is LeBron the PG, LeBron the coach.
I thought it was my boy, but I remember he ain't like his offer.
Yeah, Lou. Nah, he out there. It's Vogel. It's Frank Vogel.
Of course. We know Frank a great coach. He's been putting this shit on display since he was in Indiana.
Shit. Bro, me and you can go right now. Me and you can walk off this show, head to LA, and coach the Lakers to the best record in the league with LeBron and AD.
And half the time, I won't even be awake. The camera pan to the sideline, I'll be like this.
Bro, with LeBron, people who hated Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope put together a string of good games, man. What they gonna say about Caldwell Pope now? They hate Caldwell Pope. He's the Lakers DSJ. Say it again.
You're right. I'm gonna tell you something else too. Why I'm feeling like being petty right now. You know, the Lakers are 13-2. They doing great things and they deserve all the credit they getting. But boy, let me tell you, they got some near misses out here. Them jokers beat the Kings by 2. They just beat the Thunder by 3. I mean, these aren't teams that people are afraid of. So maybe they have mastered coasting and they know they don't need that much to beat those teams. Or maybe they taking some of these teams lightly and they having to fight late in the game and escape. I don't know. You tell me. 99-97 at Sacramento in 2019 with teams scoring 150.
And I mean, I think old boy was hurt. Fox, like, they had a few people out. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't even think Fox played that game.
It's crazy, man. Because Caldwell Pope is the Lakers DSJ. They hate him. Man, I'm ready to move on. You ready to move on?
Let's do it, bro.
Let's take it up to Boston, where we never want to be. We never want to be up there. But let's take it up there. And we got to talk about our boy Kemba Walker, man. If you guys didn't see it last night, he had a very it looked way worse than what it was. But I mean, he ran into like Ojale like head first. It looked like he broke his neck to me, and I was like, man, I hope he was laying on the ground, and I was like, I hope he moved, man. They ended up saying late last night that he had concussion-like symptoms, so it's looking like it was only a concussion. But man, it was a scary injury, and I was hoping for the best of Kemba Spade. Anything you want to say about this injury? You know, I'm pretty sure we both wish Kemba the best. This shit, when shit like this happen, it put things into perspective, and it make you realize, you know, shit, this basketball shit, you know, some secondary shit. We want these young men to live a long, healthy life, especially being able to walk and all that. It was a scary injury, and I'm just glad Kemba's okay.
LaParis.
Go ahead.
Let me keep up my negative energy that I came into this show with.
Wow. What we
doing?
What we doing?
Do you remember the Isaiah Thomas injury?
Yes. It was
it was a big deal. Right. It was a big deal because the Boston medical staff, they kind of misdiagnosed him, and it ended up being a way more serious injury.
Oh, shit, Spade. Don't tell me that's what you think. Hold up.
Bro, I'm looking at I saw the injury in real time. You saw it in real time, and we both said, yo, it looked like his neck.
Word.
It looked like his neck. It wasn't like a head-to-head collision. Kemba was looking down. He was trying to get the loose ball. He ran into a teammate, and he kind of like buckled. His neck did some weird stuff, and he dropped. And I was like, oh, snap. So, LaParis, we ain't the only one who thought that. I'm sitting here looking at photo of them taking Kemba off the court, and they got him on a stretcher with a neck brace on.
Word.
Why would they do that for concussion symptoms? I ain't saying they misdiagnosing this, but maybe. I'm actually not.
I don't mean to laugh, bro, but I laugh.
I know because you think that's what I'm saying, but that's actually not what I'm saying.
That's not why. I laugh because you said, why would they take a man on a stretcher with concussion-like symptoms? We seen them try to get Mason Rudolph off the field on the stretcher, but the shit broke down and he had to walk.
They just told him to walk. Matter of fact, I think he helped him push it.
Like,
they said,
shit, wow.
They said, hey.
That's why I laughed. That's why I laughed.
They said, hey, you who don't remember his own name, help us push this shit up off the field right now.
But go ahead, Spade. My bad.
But I think what I'm leaning toward is I think it could possibly be a more serious issue. And Boston wants to protect Kemba by saying, oh, he had concussion-like symptoms, all is well. But I saw that anybody who saw that injury, I mean, obviously, I can't visually look and say, oh, that's a concussion. I mean, we see some things that look concussion-ish. You could be like, damn, that shit look like a concussion. But that looked like a neck injury. It really looked like a neck injury. They took the necessary precautions for it to be a neck injury. He's on the stretcher with a neck brace on, with something bracing his head so it can't move from left to right. At any rate, man, I hope Kemba's straight. That's the most important thing here. Yeah. And, I think the entire training staff got fired after that Isaiah Thomas thing, if I'm not mistaken. But I still like the Boston Celtics, to me, they ain't a real trustworthy type of organization. So I'm just watching this thing right here. And I hope Kemba's straight either way.
Me too. And I hope that better not be the case. That better not be the case. We want Kemba to, because it's crazy because I just hit Spade up like last week and it was like, I don't know if I said it on the show or to him like on the phone, but I was like, Kemba's looking like a better piece than Kyrie.
I think you said it on the show too.
Yeah, like to me he's looking like a better piece. So we can move on, bro. And I don't want to be here. I might walk off.
I mean, ain't no sense in walking off, bro. We need
you trying to make this shit about me.
I'm not, bro. And I'm not trying to pick on you, bro.
Make this shit about me, and this whole show has been about us this entire time. 200 and something episodes in the trap, and it's been about us. And now you're trying to make this show about me, and I don't like it. I don't do that to you.
I'm hurt that you even feel that way. I'm your brother.
Yeah, because I don't do that to you.
Why would I do that to you, bro?
I could have been on this show and talked about the Dolphins every day, every week, and they stink.
And you know what, bro? That would have been okay with me because if that's what my brother want to talk about, that's what we'll talk about.
Bro, it's on the list, so we're going to talk about it. So I just don't want to be here. Go.
You're here because I need some expert analysis on this right here. Let's go to Chicago. Let's talk about these Bulls.
That's how they talk in Chicago?
I think so. Hey, side note, I told a guy the other day at work, we was just talking about food spots, local food spots. And I was like, yo, it's this Chicago hot dog place is pretty good. And another guy at work said, what's a Chicago hot dog? What makes a Chicago hot dog special? I didn't know Chicago had special hot dogs. And I said, bro, Chicago is literally known for 3 things today. They known for deep dish pizza, hot dogs, and gang violence. Like, what are you talking about? Like, these are the 3 things they're known for. Go get your Chicago style hot dog. But anyway.
What's on the Chicago hot dog? Ain't it like pickles and tomatoes and shit?
Yeah, I think they put like veggies on their hot dogs. But it's a really good hot dog, man. It's a good hot dog.
I never had a Chicago hot dog either. Go ahead.
Go get you a Chicago hot dog, bro. And then when you there, ask them what the fuck is going on with the Chicago Bulls. Ask them that while you there.
Wow.
Because the Chicago Bulls, yeah, you like that.
Wow.
Right on the on-ramp. Bro, the Chicago Bulls are 5-11, and that's fine. There's still a lot of basketball left. I don't necessarily have an issue with the fact that they only got one more win than the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is a team that we feel like is pretty bad. My issue lies in the fact that Zach LaVine, and LaParis, I'm going to be honest here, and I've never said this around you because I don't be wanting to hear your mouth. Zach LaVine is a rare talent in the NBA. I had a discussion at work one day, and we was talking all time. And matter of fact, I want to lob this question to the listeners and viewers of the show, too. We said all time, can you name a player that was consistent from 3, but that would boom on you? And we literally could only come up with 2 names, young Ray Allen and Zach LaVine. It's not a lot of guys that, and when I say consistently shoot the 3, I ain't talking like 30%. I'm talking 40%. You know what I'm saying? Knocking down the 3-ball. And I ain't talking rim grazing. I'm talking with catch-up body. And Zach LaVine is one of those guys. His game is so perfect for today's NBA. I think he's a star in the making. It was a big question mark around him. 20? Go ahead.
You know they're going to come for you about that Ray Allen shit. Now, me and you were old enough, to remember.
They don't want to come for me. I got the big strap.
But listen. We are old enough to remember seeing Ray Allen go to the cup. You know they're going to be in here like, yo, Ray Allen didn't do shit but shoot. You know they're going to say that.
Nah, I think we got some educated listeners. Now we got some youngins that don't know that much.
Yeah, listen, yeah. I think we got some people that know they shit, and I think some people just be like, they don't be knowing what the hell they talking about.
Right. Now, I'm not saying we finna get a clean sweep, but we definitely got some guys listening to this podcast that has pulled up some footage of Seattle Ray, Milwaukee Ray, and they know that Ray would put that thing on the floor and go to the basket, and you could be standing there not ready if you wanted to. You was about to get yammed on. Now, I'm not saying he was LeBron with it, but he was going to the cup and finishing.
That's a fact.
LaParis, Zach LaVine had that question mark around his career when he got injured. He was out there playing with your boy Tibbs that you hated, notorious for playing guys lots of minutes and putting a lot of stress on the bodies of his players. It eventually broke Zach LaVine. Zach was traded to Chicago, came back looking healthy, and even started this season off looking like the man. Now it might be an issue internally with this team where now they're saying Zach LaVine has trust issues with his own coaching staff, bro. He got pulled out the game recently, and he was interviewed after the game, and they said, you got pulled early, and he was like, yeah, I don't even know, you got to talk to the coach. It's not the first time I've been pulled early. And he asked the reporters, what did he tell you? And they was like, well, he said you got pulled because I think it was 3 egregious errors on defense. And he was like, oh, I guess Zach LaVine gave up 13 points. Or was that the whole starting 5? And it says Zach LaVine feels a lack of trust from Coach Boland. I'm throwing it to you, bro. What the hell is going on? And why does it seem like you guys cannot... Look, it wasn't that many years ago that the Bulls had Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler, Joakim Noah. They had that team, that team was perennial playoff team. They couldn't quite turn the corner, but they was in the playoffs every year. Ever since then, it seemed like you guys struggle to find an identity. We don't know who the face of the team is. I don't know what direction. What is going on, bro? I need some answers.
Since we can't fire the owner, They own the team. And I mean, like, this dude owned, like, damn near all the teams in Chicago. I think he owned, like, the Blackhawks. I think he owned, like, the Cubs. I think he owned the White Sox. Not the Cubs. He owned the White Sox. Like, this dude damn near owned all the teams in Chicago. But anyway, since you can't fire the owner, Chicago Bull fans are notoriously known for #fire Garden Packs. We hate them. Okay. It's billboards up everywhere. Fire Garden Packs. We hate them. Spade, I hate the coach. Can we find a coach? And can we go get Mark Jackson? Please. Can we go get him? Because Spade, I didn't like the coach when they fired our coach, and then they Boylan was the interim coach, and then they gave him like a 2 or 3 year extension. I don't like him. I never did like him. If I'm not mistaken, somebody going to correct me if I'm wrong, Spade, but I think Boylan coached the Wizards when they had John Wall and Bradley Beal, was them dudes. I mean, Bradley Beal's still that dude, not so much John Wall. John Wall been injured. But I think he was out there, and they hated him out there. Like, nah, man. I don't like Boylan. We don't like Garden Packs. It's time. You want to talk about rotations. When are we going to hand Kobe White the keys? Listen, if we going to stink it up, we might as well stink it up and hand the keys to the Rook and let him go through his growing pains. Why are we starting Satoransky? That shit sound like a rice. That shit sound like it's some rice.
Sound like a rice. Listen, your boy Boland said, I ain't had nothing to do with the Wizards and their issues. Don't put that on me. He said, don't put that on him.
Also, I don't know. Listen, man.
You heard me, right?
I'm a Zach.
Don't try to skip past that.
Say it again.
I said, don't try to skip past that. I just looked him up. He said, I had nothing to do with the Wizards.
Where was Boylan at, Spade?
San Antonio, Indiana, Utah, Michigan State, Milwaukee Bucks, Golden State Warriors,
And that wasn't.
Rockets.
Oh no, that might. You know what? I might have been thinking of Scott Brooks. I think Scott Brooks was out there.
Oh, that was definitely your boy Scott.
Yeah, that might have been Scott Brooks. I'm tripping. That's my bad, Portland. My bad. So you got shot a little bell right there. You got shot a little bit, but you still terrible as a coach. But if you want to stink it up, Spade, why not hand Kobe White the keys? Let him start. And somebody gonna be like, well, it don't really matter who start. I mean, yo, can't even you bring the rookie off the way you want to talk about rotations. The way he running these rotations, you bringing Kobe out of there. Bro, can they make a decision on Dunn already, bro? What are we doing with Dunn? And I love Dunn.
I think that decision been made.
I love Dunn. They hate him. I love him. They hate him.
Yeah, I think that decision's been made. Chief.
I don't know what the hell we doing. We traded for Otto Porter. Otto been hurt. I like the dude we drafted, Gafford. He came in and was hooping that game. I think that was against the Bucks. I think he had like 21 and like 13, something crazy like that. And what did the coach do? Took him out the game. Like I don't understand the rotations. I don't understand what he's doing. I don't understand the front office of the Bulls. I don't like how they doing Zach LaVine. It's crazy because after that game, he was like Boylan said, the Bucks got a guy they can just hand the ball to and everybody can get out the way. We don't have that guy. We're still trying to find him. Y'all just paid Zach LaVine like he was supposed to be that guy. Give him the ball and get out the way. You want to know what else the Bucks are not doing? They're not pulling Giannis out the game. Like they pulling him out the game for foul trouble and shit like that. But they're not pulling him out the game because he made 3 egregious things on defense. Like they're not pulling him out. Come on, man. I wouldn't trust him either if I'm Zach LaVine. And it's crazy. It's crazy, Spade. I can see Zach LaVine requesting a trade. Now I don't know if they're gonna say it, but I think we are headed down that road. And I think Zach LaVine is a great young talent in this league. And I think they're gonna ruin it, man. They're gonna ruin it. I don't. Zach LaVine don't trust the front office. I don't trust him either. Me neither, Zach. Me neither.
Well, y'all better figure that out.
Listen to this guy. Bro, you ain't got nothing to say. I'm looking for your expertise on these type of situations. If anybody knows,
I mean, I honestly I don't get it, man, because I mean, at 20 points a game or 19 and a half, if we round up, but 20 a game, LaVine is y'all high scorer. It's been 16 games. He's played 16 games, and I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a part of me that like this, though.
Go ahead.
It's a part of me that like a coach that can say, you know what? I don't like the effort you giving me on defense. Get out the game. I like that.
To your best players, Spade. Now, Laurie Marketing, he has been struggling. Like, he said, y'all, I'm in a shooting slump. He was like, you know what? I can't lose confidence. So he's saying all the right things. Even though they be like, yo, I can't lose confidence, Spade, after missing a couple of shots. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like everybody will lose some confidence, unless you probably Steph Curry or somebody.
It make you start aiming that shot a little bit.
Yeah, like
then it's not your regular mechanics anymore.
Yeah, it kind of change your mechanics a little bit. So he can say all that. You know what? I gotta stay confident. I'm not losing my confidence. I'm gonna keep shooting it. But I feel like you can see it in his play, like he's messing with him. But I don't know any team. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's looking at their best player, which I consider to be Zach LaVine for us. Like, yo, you made 3 mistakes defensively. Sit your ass down.
He said 3 egregious mistakes, though.
Okay, I mean, how egregious?
I ain't see what it was, but maybe he was.
But how egregious could it be? How?
Enough to get him yanked.
I mean, come on, like I can see Spade. Come on, what you said? We 5-11. How egregious could it be? That record is egregious. Your coaching is egregious. Your rotations is egregious. You calling timeouts at the right time because the team is the Bucks went on like an 18-2 run. Call a damn timeout. That shit is egregious. Spade, I don't know why the hell I be getting so fired up on these NBA topics. This shit pissing me off.
Yeah, that's what the NBA do, bro. That's why it's the greatest professional sports.
It's not. But this shit pissing me off, man. How egregious could Zach LaVine 3 plays have been? Come on, man. I don't like him, Spade. I'm sorry. I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't. Get him out of here. And Can we get Mark Jackson to call? Can we get Fizdale?
I was gonna say, I think Mark might be on his way to New York.
Huh. Yo, can we get anything? Can we get anybody? Can we get a new owner? Can we get a new GM, please? We're the only team out here with two damn GMs. Like Gart and Pax is at the hip. Like, get them out of here. I think Gart is like basketball operations maybe, and Paxton may be the GM, but get them both out of here. Get them both out of here. It's crazy, Spade, because I don't feel they draft bad. I think they draft very well. But they just make some questionable moves, man. The Otto Porter move, I did not understand. Otto Porter is Denzel Valentine, who is out of the rotation right now.
Nah, that's not fair.
Shit.
That's not fair. I ain't gonna let you go that far. Now it's time for us to move on.
Man, I know you don't got. I'm gonna show you. I think Otto Porter had one good game. One. I think he hurt right now. But Otto Porter was out there. Otto Porter be shooting like he that Heat Rock. Like Otto Porter was going like 3 of 13 and shit. Why is Otto Porter taking that many shots?
Bro, because he a sniper. Ain't that what people told you when he got that bag? He a sniper.
All right, bro. I'm ready. I'm off these Bulls, man. I'm off these Bulls, man. Hopefully we can get this thing turned around. Hopefully they don't trade Zach LaVine, because I think Zach LaVine is a good young talent, and Spade, if it's Zach LaVine or the coach, what you doing?
My coach.
Yeah, get this coach out of here, man. Get this coach out of here. This dude publicly said he don't trust. Come on, get him out of here, man. This dude has blatantly been sending shots at Zach LaVine all year. Yo, they got a guy, and I get it. Maybe he was saying they got a superstar. We don't. Spade, would you consider Zach a star? Star potential? Star potential?
Star potential for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. So, Spade, what other team got a player with star potential and they calling him out like that? I don't know. No, that shit not
I don't feel like that was a shot at him, though. I feel like you taking it like that.
What you talking about, the benching?
Oh, no. The benching was calling him out. I'm talking about that. They got a guy that you can give him the ball and clear everybody out. We don't have that. That's not a knock on Zach LaVine as
Zach LaVine make $100 million. If he's not that, then what is he?
I mean, you worth what you can get, but we know what Giannis is. We know what Giannis is. Y'all ain't got a Giannis over there.
Man, listen.
Sorry, bro.
And I agree. We don't have bro, a lot of people do this shit and they'll be like, oh, this dude is amazing. It's what? 10 superstars? Superstars. Like, I'm not saying stars or all-stars or good players.
I know what you mean.
It's like 10, 12 superstars. So, I mean, just saying like, oh, we don't have a superstar. I mean, shit. Half the league don't got superstars. What's your point? They still getting wins out there. I don't understand your point. Not your point, his point.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Half the league don't got Spade. We think De'Aaron Fox have star potential. Come on, like he in the game. De'Aaron Fox healthy, he's in the damn game. And they got a slew of players over there in Sacramento. Shit, we was looking at they bitch like, damn, Ariza and them dudes coming off the bench? Come on, man. Yeah. Get this dude out of here, man. Listen, fire Boylan. Get him out of here. Fire him right now. I'm ready to move on.
Let's do it.
This dude out of here. Off my team. We don't got a guy. Well, coach him into a guy. If we don't got that guy, make him that guy. Stupid. Anyway, Spade.
You good, bro?
I'm good. I don't know all these topics about my team and shit today. Shit right here pissing me off. Spade, let's talk about your NBA. Let's talk about your league. Because the NBA is considering some changes. I don't know if you guys seen that, but it was reported today, actually, that the NBA is good. The NBA are considering or discussing serious changes with the NBPA, National Basketball Players Association, and broadcast partners that could include reseeding the 4 conference finalists, 30 team in-season tourney, Spade, postseason play-in games, like the NCAA got I think the 66 and 60-15 gotta play in to make the tourney, that type of shit, and a 78 game season. Spade, I gotta get your thoughts. I want to know how you feel about that, about these changes that can potentially be changed, be made rather.
I think the key word in that thing, you said the league was in talks with networks.
Yeah, in the NBAPA, the NBPA, excuse me.
Yeah, that means it's all about that guap. It's about the bag. If the bag is coming, changes will be made. I gotta admit, one of these changes I don't necessarily have a problem with.
The tourney?
And that's, I ain't say that. One of these things I ain't got a problem with, and that's the reseeding. That reseeding thing they talking about doing, the WNBA already do that.
That's a fact. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
I like that. If we can get the top 2 teams, man, look, I just watched Clippers Rockets. That was a really good game. I'm not saying that those 2 teams would even play in the Western Conference Finals, but if it's Lakers Clippers in the Western Conference Finals, if those 2 guys are the best 2 teams, I would love for that to be the finals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't have a problem with that. That in-season tournament, I don't love that. And that postseason play-in,
come on, man. No, man.
I don't like that either. And I'll tell you what they got to be careful of, Lopez. They got to be very careful of creating a situation where I know what they're doing. They're thinking about the energy that March Madness creates, and they want to mimic something like that for the NBA, and I understand that. But here's what you got to be careful of. Casual college basketball fans like us, we don't give a shit about college basketball until March. And you don't want the NBA fans to turn to something where we start to tune in around time for postseason play-ins, and that ain't what you want. Right now, man, that game the other night had a playoff feel. It was electric. That shit was dumb late. It didn't go off till 1:30 in the morning my time. I was up. I was on Twitter live tweeting about it. Other people was up. We were talking about it. You got to kill that if you want to make this everything is about end of the year. You playing it. Don't nobody want that shit, fam. Leave that alone. Listen, NBA, I'm here with these free sound bites. Now, right now, this shit is free. All right? It's free.
Word, they gotta cut that check. Come on, man. People get paid a lot of money for consultations.
And we'll consult. All right?
We'll consult. And give me a call. I'll fix this shit. Y'all wouldn't have to.
You ain't never lied.
Hey, bro.
We got y'all.
They would never have to go back and be like, I think we need to file Mason Rudolph $50,000. Nah. You know, they would never have to do shit like that with me.
We joking, but let me spit some game, because I'm going to tell you something that I've learned about the power of the internet and social media and even the podcast platforms that we use. You never know who's listening. Word. You never know. I'm going to tell you something companies do that I've noticed as I continue to kind of move around in the ranks of corporate America. I'm going to tell you what I've learned. You got the people who are in power. I'm talking your COOs, CEOs, you know, the big wigs, as we call them. They usually are older people. They're people who've been with the company a very long time. They're very tenured. They're older people. And ain't nothing wrong with older, because I'm older than a lot of y'all. But
because
the problem with that is
they will accuse you of ageism.
Yeah, age shaming or whatever.
Yeah.
I got gray in the entire corner of my beard. Why? I'm not shaming any old folks, y'all. I'm on my way. But the thing about having an older person in positions of power, if they don't have the influence of the youth around them, whether it's other people they work with in that team, or if they're in a position where they keep their ear to the streets, then it's imperative that you bring people in who got that. And so many times, and I ain't calling no names, and LaPaz, you know, you and I have had these conversations off camera many times. Right. A lot of times when you see a company and you be like, man, they just can't get right. It's some old 70-year-old dude. I'm going to keep it stacked. It's some old 70-year-old white dude trying to make calls on what's cool in the culture when, fam, you probably didn't know what was cool in the culture 30 years ago.
Word.
You was at least young, but you still didn't know what was cool in the culture. Now you're removed from being young and cool, and you out of check with the culture.
Word.
In 90% of these cases, when you see a company and you like, they just can't get right, that's what it is. Let us help
you. And you rich, and you ain't in them trenches. So you rich as hell,
and
and
because you so rich and powerful,
Word.
ain't nobody gonna just come to you and tell you dead ass
Word.
wrong.
Word.
They'll be sitting there like, oh yeah. This is what we should do.
Yep.
Fam, you ain't it, fam. Put your pride to the side. Bring somebody in who's got some fresh ideas, who probably actually know something about the culture, maybe got their ear to the street, maybe even came from that area that just a little. Again, man, today we giving out free knowledge on the podcast. It don't happen all the time, but when it's free, you gotta come get it.
Word.
That's all the pass. That's all I got.
Spade. Listen, I agree with you 100%. I got a problem with the play. I don't want the play-in joint, like you said. March Madness is March Madness because college basketball is college basketball because of March Madness. The only reason we was talking about college basketball because the Wiseman situation, which I got a strong arm topic in right now. They told that man he got to play almost 12 racks. Spade, what?
LeParis,
what?
We should have made this a topic. Let's make it a topic. Right
Spade, I said strong arm in there, bro. Wiseman got to pay the NCAA told Wiseman he got to give damn near 12 racks to a charity of his choice. You just suspended this man because Penny Hardaway gave his family money to move to what, Memphis? Memphis, if I'm not mistaken. Listen, where the hell he supposed to get $12,000 from Spade? Bro, this shit is crazy.
First of all,
this shit is crazy.
NCAA, we got some smoke for y'all.
Yeah, fuck the NCAA, man. Like,
first of all, the kid technically didn't take the money anyway. The money went from, as LeParis said, from Penny Hardaway to his parents. So I don't understand why the money to, first of all, the fact that this punishment can contain a mandatory donation to a charity. I ain't never heard that, first of all.
Bro, but what? How?
Bro, if you gonna do that, why would that money why wouldn't y'all mandate it come from Penny Hardaway? Why? Why not from Penny? Here's my problem with this shit, other than the obvious, that is fucking stupid. If the kid paid the fine, you could call it a fine. It's fixed up saying, hey, donate it to a charity of your choice. If the kid donate to the charity, you know what's going to happen, LeParis? They going to launch an investigation on what the fuck he got 12 grand.
Yup.
If he had a family that could just, if his family could just produce 12 grand like that, they wouldn't have needed Penny's help to move.
Come on, bro. This shit is simple shit, bro. It's simple.
They know that. They know. And you want to know why we hate the NCAA on this show? Shit like this.
Word.
That's fucking stupid, man.
Spade, how can you make me pay money? Come on, man. This shit is crazy.
Come on, man. Come on. And the kid is doomed because if he don't pay it, I guess he can't come back. If he pay it, they gonna instantly launch an investigation as to where that fucking money came from.
Spade,
instantly.
We talked about it on the show that I think didn't come up. Didn't post because we had difficulties. But I said to you, I said if I have a son and my son is elite in any sport, whatever sport it may be, Spade can be like, yo, where I'm at, you can send your little man down here. Yo, he can go to high school. It's a big time program. He gonna have a spot. He can live with me. Cool. Me and Spade damn near brothers. We brothers. I knew Spade for a long time. We brothers. He might be like, yo, he can live with me. Boom. Send my little man down there playing ball down there. Spade, the NCAA can come back and be like, yo, that's an improper infraction, and they can suspend him and be like, oh, he's receiving improper living shit from a family friend. Bro, this ain't no family friend. This my brother.
Yep.
What are you talking about? This is why we don't rock with the NCAA. Come on, man.
It's
so
crazy,
the kid
man.
that a 9-year-old kid family gets some, I think he was 9 if I'm not mistaken, gets some money from Penny, who wasn't a coach at the time. They consider him a booster. I'm doing quote fingers. To help him move to Memphis, if I'm not mistaken. And then y'all talking about the young man that's 18, 19 years old, supposed to have $12,000 to donate. Trust me, if he had 12 grand, it's not going to no damn charity. It will go to his parents. Come on. My parents are the charity. What the hell is wrong with them? Shit's stupid, man.
That's why.
Stupid.
if I had a kid that played any type of sport and that kid had talent, fam, let me tell you how creative we getting when he finished his senior year of high school. I don't know where that kid going.
Just stupid.
I know where my kid not going, and that's to make any extra dollars for the private. What is it called? Of the non-profit organization known as the NCAA.
Come on,
no.
Man. Come on, man. This shit is stupid. This shit is stupid. This shit is stupid. This shit is stupid. Okay, somebody in the comments try and make it make sense. You can't. You can't. This shit is stupid. Oh, 12,000, damn near 12,000. It was like 11,800 something dollars, I think. This shit's stupid. This shit's stupid. Get the NCAA out of here, man. Spade, as far as the NBA, considering these changes, I agree with you 100%. I don't like to play in. I do like the reseeding because we want the best teams to play, to end up playing the best teams. And I don't like, what was the other one? It was the play-in game and the other. Spade, what's with the 78 games? Why would they only cut the season 4 games?
Because they want that little play-in to fill up for the rest. The play-in is whack. The in-season tournament is whack.
So I see. They want the last 4 games will probably be the play-in game for the teams. That's okay. Because I don't know if you remember a few years back, it was like Minnesota and was it the Jazz? No, it was Minnesota and Denver. And both of those teams had to win, and they was going to get the 8th. Now, that was amazing. That ended up being an amazing game. I want to say it went to not double. I think it went to overtime. It was Cat versus the Joker. It was a great game. So they still trying to catch that lightning in the bottle, but that just happened organically, and that's what made it amazing.
Yep.
You can't fabricate this shit, man. You can't. The NCAA with March Madness happens organically. I don't even think people watch those play-in games. But we do watch when that 15 seed play that, that 2 seed and that upset factor. Then we playing our little pools at the job. That's what Draw is saying. The NBA not going to catch lightning in the bottle with those changes. I do like the reseeding, though. I agree with you, Spade. Spade, you ready to move on?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, the NCAA trash, man. Get the NCAA out of here, though. Spade, I got the picking game for us.
Tell me you're going to do what's right.
I'm going to do what's right.
Where we going?
I'm going to do what's right, and we definitely going to pick the Miami Dolphins. Nah. Because we already know that's an L. That's an L.
I'm just going to pick the winning team, fam. Unlike you, I can put my fanism to the side.
Spade, we got to pick the game.
I can put my fanism to the side.
I'm going to pick the Cowboys versus the Patriots.
I know.
Oh. You know. The picking game is the Cowboys versus the Patriots. If I'm not mistaken, New England is on. We traveling up to Foxborough. Well, you never want to be in Boston, Massachusetts. Massachusetts? Massachusetts? Is it Massachusetts? Whatever. I can't
say that word.
Spade, who do you have and why?
I got the team that has beaten a team above 500 before this season. They've been there. They done that.
Oh
I got a team that they conditioned for this shit. They have to run up against the Dolphins twice a year. You know how good that make you?
Shit.
When you have to run up against a force like the Miami Dolphins?
Bro, we played y'all.
I got the team.
Y'all ass. We played y'all.
Bro, we wasn't even trying. I got the team. Yeah, give me the Patriots. I ain't got to say nothing else. I got the team that if they can't beat you, they'll cheat you.
Shout out to the homie in the comments that's still putting the score down there. He said Spade was up 5-3. Shout out to him. I'm picking the Cowboys.
6-3.
Bro, you up 5-3.
6-3.
No. Spade, what you gonna do? What you gonna say when what you gonna say next week when the Cowboys beat the Patriots? What are you gonna say?
Well, seeing as how they're gonna lose, what I'm gonna say is 6-3.
Okay.
And still, the undefeated
Spade, let's go.
game champion of the
world.
world.
You got time for this shit.
Bro, I was finna. You asked me what I was gonna say. Now I'm telling you what I'm gonna say. Now you don't want to hear what I'm gonna say.
No, I don't want to hear that because you didn't answer the question. You changed the narrative. I said, what are you gonna say when the Cowboys beat the Patriots?
I'm gonna say, and still, the undefeated pick'em game champion of the world.
Spade, go. Because you're not answering that.
Last segment of today's show, man. We call this the Strong Arm Performer of the Week. You regulars know exactly what this is, but if you knew, I got you, fam. This is a very prestigious award in podcast land given away to a male or female athlete who raised his or her level of play to ensure that their team got the victory. We happen to get this award away twice a week. It's like winning a damn Heisman weekly. Twice, all right? The parents, you are on the hot seat. Who is your Strong Arm Performer of the Week and why?
Keeping with the theme of the show, staying with the theme, I got to give it to Dak Prescott, the dude that you said, But Dak Prescott, Spade, if you didn't know, he went 29 of 46, 444 yards passing, 3 TDs, in a big win, a big 35-27 win over the Detroit Lions. For that performance right there, Dak Prescott, you are my Strong Arm Performer of the Week. Dak!
Okay.
You having an MVP-ish type season.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm shocked that you gave yours to somebody in the NFL. We really was kind of on the streak of giving this award away to an NBA player. I chose to also go to the NFL. And you mentioned this guy earlier in the show. You said you had him for right now. That's who you would cast your vote for NFL MVP on. And I don't know. I would either cast mine for him or Russell Wilson. I don't know. But I want to go out to Baltimore, man, and I want to give my Strong Arm Performer of the Week to Lamar Action Jackson. The dude has been nothing short of spectacular all season. I like everything about this dude, man. I think back to the night he was drafted with Deion, was trying to get that sound bite, was like, 29 teams passed on you. You know, how do you feel? Anything you want to say to them? He was like, man, it don't even matter. I'm a Raven now. Let's get it. I'm ready to work. They going to get the best out of me. They going to get a Super Bowl. Like, he was motivated, and I feel like he showed that every Sunday that he shows up. This game right here, the NFL tried their best to build this to be a great game. Deshaun Watson versus Lamar Jackson. The last time these two guys met in college, it was a hell of a game. Didn't quite turn out that way on the field. I think Deshaun probably had the worst game he's had since he's been in the league.
That's a fact.
But Lamar was spectacular. Lamar had 222 yards passing, 9 yards a pop, 4 TDs, no picks. He also chipped in with 79 yards rushing on the ground for a whopping 8 yards a pop. This dude is definitely Mike Vick 2.0. And for that performance, Lamar, you are my Strong Arm Performer of the Week. I give it to a worthy guy. I don't come out here and let my fanism take over like somebody.
It's crazy because a stat that they said after that game that you mentioned, do you know before this game, Deshaun Watson has never lost in the NFL by more than 8 points. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. For him to be, since the Texans got Deshaun Watson, they have never lost a game before this game right here versus Baltimore by more than 8 points. They were in every game. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You want to know what else is crazy? You're right. That is crazy. You want to know what else is crazy?
What's that?
That NFL teams pay people lots of money.
Yeah.
That came back and told them that Mitchell Trubisky was better than both of these guys. Ain't that a damn trip? That is mind-boggling.
That's crazy.
If you watched college football from Mars the last couple of years,
Pluto.
You know that Deshaun Watson was the best damn thing strapping on a helmet in college football. And the notion that somebody get paid lots of money to study all these numbers and all this other bullshit.
And trade up.
To come back and tell
have
you,
this guy. Let's trade up. Shit.
Come back and look you in your face, LeParis, and say, don't take Deshaun. Don't take Lamar. Fire all them dudes, man. Fire everybody. Fire
everybody. Especially the dude that make you trade up to go get a guy that played 11 games. Shit crazy. Spade, before I close the show, you got anything else to add?
Nah, man. I'll be quiet.
Listen, man. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Strong Arm Sports. Spade was coming at me this whole episode, trying to get at my teams.
I was
shit,
not, bro. And
I
don't appreciate you telling that lie.
I mean, trying to get on my Dallas Cowboys. Trying to get on my Chicago Bulls and shit. But I ain't having that shit. My team's going to be all right. Ask Spade how his Dolphins doing. Ask Spade, because, Florida State
Dolphins doing great.
Now Florida State knows. Everybody was clowning Florida State. We bowl eligible. We going to a bowl.
How?
We going to a bowl. Spade, y'all going
y'all
to a bowl?
6-5. Yes.
Bro, we going to a bowl.
Y'all stink.
Bro, y'all going to a bowl? Oh, okay.
Yes. Why do you keep asking me? Yes.
I mean, I hope we play y'all in the bowl. I hope.
You don't want that. Didn't y'all play us one time this year? Haven't we done that
with
shit?
Willie Taggart.
You watched that movie?
With Willie Taggart.
It don't matter who was that damn coach. The coach ain't out there blocking. He ain't out there running plays.
Okay, I hope we play y'all in the bowl. That's what I hope. But anyway,
no, you don't. Nah, no,
thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Strong on Sports. As usual, if you new here, bang the subscribe button. If you're a regular here, hit the like button. It's also a little bell up there. You can click that bell. You know what I mean? Since the notifications to your mobile device that lets you know a new episode has been uploaded or premiered to our YouTube channel. If you don't want to see two dudes arguing in a box, it's okay. We got audio podcasts everywhere. ऊPodOmatic, iTunes, Spotify. We are everywhere.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you should ever miss a show. We want to thank you guys for your continued support. We will see you guys next episode. Be out. Peace.